Bless you. Nate, are you...
So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry, just type your name in, okay?
Get your engines revving.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 20? It doesn't. Gotcha.
30 seconds.
Chicken.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard.
The cab's fine. I've got a bit of a problem.
Oh, what do you have, an appointment later or something? Well, I wouldn't want to keep you. Somebody here's in a big rush, so let's start the game!
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Get ready for some fun. It's question number 1. Oh yeah!
The category is the Cold War and home decorating tips. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. What political metaphor combines one of science's essential elements and a home interior accoutrement? The Great Wall of China, the drapes of steel, the iron... You got it! The Iron Curtain. Oh my God, Blanche, I love them. And they go fabulous with the aluminum sofa. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Whoop-de-doo. It's question number 2.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. How to look your best in outer space. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Hang on tight, because here we go. Which one of these Star Wars characters could benefit most from a depilatory? Jabba the Hutt, Chewbacca, C-3PO, Chewbacca. Yeah, depilatory is a hair remover. He could also use a Valium and a flea dip. Okay, pick...
Ooh-wee. It's question number 3.
The name of this category is Peanuts and Our Darkest Fears. And we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Which Peanuts character might you try to avoid if you had brahmadrossophobia? Lucy, No, you should avoid Woodstock if you have a phobia about 60s music and dope-smoking hippies. Now, the correct answer is... Pigpen, the character with that perpetual swirling ball of dirt around him. Brahmadrossophobia is a fear of bad smells. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
4.
The category behind this question is taxi cabs and Satan. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, imagine an outrageous episode of Taxi where all the taxi cabs have become possessed by demon spirits. But in the last minute of the episode, Jesus arrives to perform a bizarre exorcism of the cabs alone. So, dramatic irony would be if everyone else but you knew you were doing something wrong. Sound familiar? Should have picked this. Deus Ex Machina, literally translated, it means God from the machine. I guess nobody was here to bail you out at the last minute. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a
Liquor pitch, no scope.
Here's your gibberish category. Dancing and lawsuits. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. All right, ready? What childhood song phrase does this rhyme with? Hip, trip, kip, UI Sue. It's something little kids sing. It's about dancing with some guy named... Go for it. Type in your answer. Two hints are better than one, but not as good as 3 hints, my friend. Well, I guess you can skip getting the money on this one.
Hip, hip, trip, hip, UI Sue. Hip, hip, trip, hip, UI Sue. Hip, hip, trip, hip, UI Sue. For every nickel, my darling.
You know, I think I finally figured out this song. You know what they call a bathroom in Britain, right? Uh-huh. I've had to skip to the loo quite a few times. Okay, pick a category.
Gotta be quick.
Get in the mix.
Whoa, whoa.
Question 6.
Next up, Bigfoot stole my pancreas. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Which of the following headlines could be attached to a factually correct tabloid story about Hamlet? Dead mother delivers baby. Exorcism at castle doesn't work. Ghost of my father told me to kill. Or I'm impregnated by an alien. Go for it. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Ghost of my father told me to kill. It's like the plot of the entire play, but don't worry about it. All right, come on.
Zabba-dooba Devin, question 7.
This one's gonna be when mom can't cook. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. My very educated mother just served us new pizza. Is a mnemonic device for remembering what? The order of it's all yours.
Here's a little spending money.
Here's what you should have guessed. The order of the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay, pick a cat.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
The category, chocolate and asinine cartoon characters. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Imagine, if you will, a Kathy comic strip in which our noseless heroine has a bad case of PMS. Craving chocolate, Kathy finds a place that sells her a piece of chocolate that is 144 square feet in size. How big does the bed of the rental truck need to be in order for her to get it home? 11 by 11, 13 by 11, 12 by 12, or 20 by 14? Go for it. This might sting a little. And let's see the correct answer. 12 feet by 12 feet. Area is the product of the length and the width. How about it? Hit me with a cat.
Ooh, what's your sign? It's number 9.
Here's the category. It rhymes with boozer. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which of the following lists in order? A loser, a chooser, and a snoozer. Team Captain, Eeyore, Sleeping Beauty, Uncle Sam, Snow White, Edsel, Titanic, Mom Who Buys Jif, Sleepy, or Rip Van Winkle, Al Bundy, Boss. A Titanic mom who buys Jif is called something very complimentary, especially if she's sleepy. I don't know what it means either. All right, come on, hit me. We need... All right, let's see what we're doing here. Cinematic roadkill. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. If you were to make a stew from the carcasses of famous movie animals that have died on the big screen, which of the following would not be part of the recipe? Old Yeller from Old Yeller, Charlotte from Charlotte's Web, the Yearling from the Yearling, or Willie from... Go for it. No, Charlotte dies, so you can throw her right in that stew. It'll make it a little crunchy and full of protein. I guess your childhood was traumatized outside of the theater. Willie from Free Willy 2. It's probably just as well. That'd be a pretty big ingredient. Okay, we're at the end of round 1. Now on to round 2. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Let's do it. Okay, pick a category.
And now, 11.
The category is Give Me Coconuts or Give Me Death. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Imagine Gilligan's new island government has a document that begins, "We, the castaways of the SS Minnow, in order to form a more perfect island." After what is it most likely modeled? The Bill of Rights, the First Amendment, the Declaration... All men are created equal, but answers aren't. And here's the right answer. The preamble to the Constitution. And hopefully they'll put in an amendment to allow the Skipper and Gilligan to change their damn clothes. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh. Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a
Snickerclish Restroom.
The category for this gibberish question? Love songs and knife fights. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Now, remember, there's no screwing on gibberish questions. Ready? Put your fingers on your buzzers and tell me, what does this rhyme with? Lou fight Glup by knife. By knife? What if Glup's got a gun? First hint, it's a really sappy song from the 70s. It's about the illuminating power of love. Are you still in the dark? Come on already, get a life. Well, okay. I'll tell you something about this song. It's so sweet it makes my teeth hurt. Unfortunately, you didn't light up your score. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 13.
The category behind this question is, wherefore art thou a cokehead? You're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. In a bizarre test of manhood, 4 Shakespearean characters try to do a line of cocaine for every line of dialogue written for them. Who will have to snort the most coke? Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, or Richard? Go. Gonna have to dock you for that. In case you're curious about the correct answer, Hamlet would have to do 1,422 lines of coke. Of course, by that time, he'd also be able to stick his finger in one nostril and have it poke out the other. Okay, pick a category.
14!
The name of this category is Blonde Mathematical Ambition. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Remember the commercial in the 70s featuring a blonde extolling the virtues of her shampoo by saying that all her friends were talking about it? The line, she told 2 friends, and so on, and so on, and so on, is actually an example of what type of... Hey, yo! Factor this. Too bad you didn't pick this. Exponential growth. It was a great commercial. It taught you about math skills and personal hygiene. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh. West Truck licks 9 more.
Once again, it's time for a
Tinker Link test drill.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Hair transplants and sports arenas. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. You ready? What snappy comeback does this rhyme with? Click, fit, hair, a fun won't line. Hint 1, it's often said out of anger. It's an angry statement about putting things in their place. Looks like this question's putting you in your place. Last hint, it's dark in there. About as dark as your prospects for getting this right. I tell you what, I'll give you one more hint. It has to do with what you can do with your stinking score. Why don't you just click, fit, hair, a fun won't line. Careful, if you stick it too far, you'll need a proctologist to find it again. All right, come on, hit me.
flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream.
16.
Here's the category. It's funny till someone loses an eye. You get this question right, you pocket $6 grand. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Oog the caveman wants to go horseback riding, but all he's got is a prehistoric dawn horse. If he wants to ride a modern horse, he'll have to wait until it evolves into what? Horseysaurus rex? Now, come on, you're just checking to see what I'm going to say. Now, the correct answer is Equus, the genus of the modern horse. Okay. Next up, Car Wars. This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If Ulysses S. Grant were reincarnated as a car, which TV car would he most likely want to fight, for history's sake? General Grant versus Kit. I'd pay to see that. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. The Duke's car, otherwise known as the General Lee. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
18. Wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
The category. U.S. presidents on Let's Make a Deal. You get this one right, you got 2,000 bucks coming at you. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. If you were on Let's Make a Deal and you turned down 4 bills with Grant's picture on them for just 1 with Lincoln's, what kind of deal did you make and why? A bad deal cause you lost money, bad deal cause there's no bill with Grant on it, good deal cause you made money, or didn't matter cause amounts are the same. Go for it. Well, I'll tell you this, it is a bad deal. Grant's on the 50, Lincoln's on the 5. You would have lost money, unless of course the Grant pictured was Lou Grant, then you could have thrown Monty in jail for counterfeiting. How about it? Hit me with the category.
He's mean.
He's lame.
That's the 19.
This one's gonna be afraid. Be very afraid. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you 4,000 bucks. Keeping kids from seeing gore-filled horror films is probably a pretty good idea, but it's not the only source of graphic violence available to children. Death by devouring, boiling, cannibalism, and the cutting of the human body in half can also be found where? The adventure. Here's what you should have guessed. 200 nursery rhymes. About half will lull you to sleep, the other half will give you nightmares. Maybe you should just let your kids watch cable. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question number 20.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Fool's gold. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. All right, for this one, I think I'm going to let you read the multiple choice answers on your own. Ready? Put your fingers on your buzzers. Let's do it. Hey, remember that little dude who could spin straw into gold, but it would cost you your firstborn Rumpelstiltskin? Well, not on a first date. Should have picked this. Rumpelstiltskin, a charming tale about a potential pedophiliac. Okay, pick a category. Jack attack time. Soon as you've done the attack before, huh? Alright, let's get busy. Here's your clue. Tools of the trade. Get those synapses fired up and those fingers popping. Begin the attack. Player, just think, if you only got 1 or 2 more questions right, you could be at 0 right now and still feel like you played a lousy game. So don't sweat it, cause you don't know jack.
Coming up next on BSI, the hit comedy critics are calling funny and stupid at the same
Hey,
time.
Cookie, what's the deal with the contestants now?
All right, if you want to play again, you just got to let me know whenever you're ready, okay?